Hey,
Hey,
hola,
woo! What
long
up?
time no see.
We in the building.
We back. Twin connection. We missed y'all. So we had life. We've been going through life.
Yes, life it's been real. I think it's been real for everybody though.
Yeah, it's going through it. I mean, I got a good hold on everything right now, but I was like in a serious like slump. Like I was, I couldn't get it together.
Man,
And I have just to keep it brief, like every time that I go through serious things that I don't know how to cope with it right. So what I would do is I shut down. And that ain't good. It makes it
yeah,
bad and I just feel stagnant and can't move nowhere, don't want to do nothing and stuff like
yeah.
that. So
I understand it. I struggle with that similar feeling, and it gets me sometimes. So I
yeah,
definitely feel it. I'm glad we back though.
we back and we missed y'all, man.
Like we never left. The
We missed
locust
y'all.
back.
The locust back. Yeah, definitely missed y'all. We got a few topics that we want to go over today. Try to catch up to speed, and hopefully y'all can join in, give your
Yes, I'm getting those
comments.
shares on, right?
Right,
Share. Yes.
it is on. I don't know how to operate this one though, but yeah, it's there. It's there. But how you been doing though?
Um, you know, um, y'all know I lost my sister and like I took a break. It was just like tough dealing with, but it's like one day at a time. Um, and just it's like how do you get back normal, but you know you gotta get back normal type of deal.
Right.
And so, but I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Myself, I just been like just in the slump. Like I just feel like when I don't achieve things on at the time frame that I expected, I just give up on myself and just little minor things that will happen also that add on to it. But I'm slowly coming around. And also, my condolences to one of my partners. He lost his son on Monday.
Oh,
Um, he was ill,
sorry to hear that.
sickle cell. Was one of my good friends.
Sorry to hear that.
And holding up. I mean, when I last talked to him, chat with him, he said holding up. But man, just to let him know, man, Vic, I love you, dog. Sorry that you're going through. Your
Yeah.
loss of your son. And I shall see you soon, man, to come, chop it up with you, see how you holding up. Um,
Deepest condolence. Deepest condolence. Prayers to the family.
and also, want to talk about some good things that happened. So, um, I had upgraded one of my businesses to LLC.
Hey,
And so
congratulations.
this is new to me. That's a lot of stuff that's overwhelming too. That put me in a slump. I would think that's a good thing, but it's tell me,
It's
man, it's
new.
so
So,
exciting and it's
yeah.
overwhelming, and I don't know like how to start. But eventually, God's will, I get it together.
Yeah.
Um, with
That's
the help,
awesome.
with the
Congratulations
help
on
of
that.
you, though, you be helping out a lot. You know what I mean? You be sending a lot of videos and stuff like that to try to give me necessary steps to move forward. So I do want to thank you on that. Um,
Yeah, you're very welcome. Starting an LLC, like getting it going is there's a beauty in actually getting it going. It's just that really when you're first starting, you really have to gain as much information as you can. So like even I was learning, you know, about the things that they would have at your local library.
um,
Seriously, some serious stuff. Your local library. Like there's things that they have for first time business where you can actually get together and you know communicate with other business owners, and you guys are mingling, y'all getting your networking and getting to know each other. And so they have a lot of those community events. And so that's helpful because you're in a room full of people that some are just starting like you, some just, some been doing it and they hitting their heads,
Right.
but you're around your peers. So I strongly suggest like events like that where you can be around other business people to see what they are doing that's working for them, or because it's scary, because like it's a whole new, but it's also exciting. Um,
Right. It's
Congratulations,
exciting.
though. That's
I
dope.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
Also, I had like seen another video that you had. I've been watching a lot of videos that you got. Very
Uh,
inspiring. You do your page is like it's when you look at your page, it's like you got to stop. Some way or another, you're gonna stop. So it's definitely capturing to the eyes. But you had a video that basically you were just speaking on what today was. It was earlier, and you was like,
okay.
support is good, as far as
Yes.
friends and family, they don't know that how, a person, it would help a person, as far as achieve what, type of goals they got for whatever they got going on. Um,
Right.
so I would think like even if you in a relationship, if you have your significant other was encouraging, they don't know like what words can do, how
Man.
powerful words are, and
Yes.
giving you motivation into doing and achieving that. And see, some people take it like, well, if you looking for validation, then you in it for the wrong thing. It's not
No.
about that. Everybody needs validation, to know if they're doing something right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In some
Yeah.
cases. And it don't hurt to say if a person is doing good or not. It don't cost you nothing.
It
You know?
costs nothing to support, but it's super dope that, when friends and family support you, it's like, it's super, to me, it's like, oh, wow. Because those are the people that know you. So they already prejudgment of like, is she going to make it? What is she doing? But once they see that you're at it and that you're not stopping, then they're going to get it too. They're going to be like, oh, let me get in on this too. But when strangers, like, they be coming through, like, I have, and I'm grateful, like, but when people follow you all across all the platforms, they be like right there, like, you don't know them, but y'all be
Yeah.
talking like y'all know each other day one. And the support from strangers is like
Yeah.
amazing. But
It
the
is.
support from family is like, it's like family and friends is touching, if that makes sense. Like, it's
You would
touching.
you would get, good results from people you don't know because they genuinely will like you and love you for who you are, then opposed to the ones that you know. The ones that you do know that's clear, near you, family or friends, they they know how to pick and choose how to support you, and they would they know how to hurt you also. I call them dream killers.
Oh, be careful of the dream killers. And it's a
Yeah, the
lot of
dream
people. And I
killers.
think sometimes they don't even know that they're doing it. Like, I think some people don't even know that they're really killing people's dreams. I think that, they just kind of, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
they
can't
dream
explain.
killers.
I
Just
can't
like
figure it out.
sometimes it's good to like sometimes to not say anything at all until you already made your first necessary step to complete, something that you had, promised yourself for to do. Um, it's because once you give somebody, let somebody, your idea and enlighten them, they're, nah, I don't think it'll happen, just that, whatever. So it's either that they don't want you to do it or they just hate that you can do it. Then another times though, you got to be careful with what kind of stuff that you put out as far as material. There's people they're not going to support, but they're waiting for you to do it so they can take your idea, and if they are able to do it better, they're going to be in competition with you for doing it.
Okay, so I'm glad you brought this up because this is like a super duper topic, and it'll lead us into one of our topics.
Right.
So you know how you carry an image. So like I know I started off with a bad girl image, and I sometimes live up to that, right?
Right,
But it is an image. So when the lights go off or the cameras go off, or I'm at home, that's who is that person.
right,
But when you're influencing others, right? And you got the public eye on you, and you got people looking at you, and people influencing you, and they like, here this woman is, it say on her profile she married. Why she talk like that? Why she dress like that? Why she flirt like that? It's just, and in creating an image, or even being in a spotlight, or being an influencer, right?
right.
Is there, so where is the line? Like, do you really, like, is it, I don't know how to say this, like, are you that horrible of a person? Because okay, it's like this, like they say with, when Beyonce was singing about, um to the left, but she
Right,
was to the right with her man, right?
right.
And so being an influencer, like, and being around people and stuff, you have to be careful because of that prejudgment. So people are always out to judge you, or prejudge you, or this person's like this person's like that. So do you change your, who you are, like, because you started out creating this image, right? Do you change that image to fit your lifestyle?
I mean, if
I mean,
you gotta be you, you know what I mean? Like an example. What's that guy named Charleston White? He puts an image. He creates an image to where
right,
that people follow him. So in the beginning, he would, talk about certain people, say what they won't do to him, whatever like that, just to get the attention. That at
right,
the end of it all, he's a, decent person. Like he, do for the community. He does, you know what I mean, a lot of good things. So
right.
if you got an image, jeez, Mopees. I'm sorry, one second. So if you got an image, I had to make sure I had it right. If you got an image that you are that you have, I wouldn't change for nobody.
Okay, so, because, okay, I have to be honest, like, I started feeling like, at first I had no thought into anything that I was doing. I'm just doing what I'm doing. This is, what the people that follow me like to hear, see, and this is what I do. I don't always throw or say inappropriate things. Like, I do, say other things. I share other things. I'm about generational wealth, but I sometimes say inappropriate things. And in no means necessary do I want to disrespect myself, or you know what I'm saying, or my situation, or any of that. But let's lead that into Sierra's situation, right? So she went to the Oscars in basically almost nothing, but she's always be okay. Let's talk about her before she got with Russell. I mean Wilson. Yes, Russell Wilson. Before she got with him, she always was like very sexy, provocative videos, right? So when she got with him, she should have changed, because the whole everybody's in an uproar about her behavior, and how she's being seen right now in the public eye. But she's always been this type of artist, and this is what her fans look for. Now, are her fans changing? Like, are you frozen on the screen? I think. Oh, hey y'all. It looked like I am rolling on this alone. So, should she change though? Should she change for her fans?
No, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I was like,
Okay,
is
yeah,
you
it went out
frozen
for a
on this
second.
screen?
Yeah, I don't know
Is
what
you
happened.
frozen?
I had the little mannequin challenge for a second. I'm like,
Right. I was like, wait a
I
minute.
don't think she should change. Like, like if you gonna 1 second, 1 second. We'll take this. Calls coming in.
Because people are saying because she is a married woman that she should behave this way and change the way that she views her music. Everything about her now all of a sudden is on spotlight because she's married. I don't know what y'all think. I would like to know what y'all think about that because I'm struggling. Like when you're going out there and you're starting, you're influencing people and whatever you do. And if you have a podcast or a platform where you're communicating with people and you're influencing in people, I don't want to influence people in the wrong way, but I do enjoy having fun and being myself. I enjoy being sexy. I'm flirty. I'm nerdy. I will say inappropriate things, but at the same time, I don't want that to be misinterpreted. But even if it is misinterpreted, y'all, I don't even give a care. It's because at the end of the day, it is my life. Who like is my life. I have to answer to the Most High for me, not for you, not for the next person. So I don't know. Y'all got to hit these comments though and tell us y'all's thoughts straight up. Should Sierra or should a person, when you go into influencing, um, should you change as you're influencing people? Should you stop if you made all the single ladies and you made all this good music and then all of a sudden now you're married? Should you start making oh kumbaya, I'm married? I mean, what do you do?
I don't
Like,
think
what do
she
you
should
guys want
change.
from Sierra? What?
Like, I mean, my thing is this: the whole time, the whole thing is that people, like society, wants you to be what they want you to be. Like, it's like, let's say, like you a hero to someone, and the moment you make a mistake, like their world crumble. Like, oh my god, I know they didn't do that. Like, you're not human to make a mistake. But
Right.
as far as she having a character and how she do when she was dancing and stuff like that. That's what he met her as. He met her
Thank
as that. You know what I'm
you.
saying? She has to want to
Thank
change for herself.
thank you.
Again,
But people are in outrage. Outrage.
yeah. But as far as Russell Wilson,
Well, no, well, about her. Well, okay, because they don't give a damn. Okay, so they don't give a damn about what she do because she been doing that and she who she is. But they talking about as far as Russell Wilson, like he's been labeled. So the American men, the men of America, have spoke and they said that he's a simp
so
because because he first off, he started off taking care of another man's kid.
right,
So that was the topic. And then he let her go on the little thing naked. And then she be on the Instagram naked. And then Sierra,
yeah.
you be
I mean,
naked, girl.
that's something that I don't know what they got going on. 1 second is a call.
So I'm gonna keep it going, y'all. Check it out. So Sierra, what y'all's thoughts? I mean, hit them comments and tell me y'all what's y'all's thoughts seriously, cause should Sierra, I'm pretty sure with all the social media and the information and everything going on, I'm pretty sure she's at a point where she's like maybe self reflecting. Who knows? I don't know. But y'all on her ball cap. Because I guess the whole thing is that you should not be a married woman shaking your naked butt on the internet. It's a disrespect to your husband.
Yeah,
But she was naked on the internet before she met him. And while she met him and during, I mean, what if he likes that? Or what if, I mean, I don't know if he don't have a problem. I don't know. What do you think?
I think. 1 second. I think for people to call him a simp, I mean, I think that if a female is making a person happy, man, we don't know what they have going on. Like she might be making him happy, and she encouraged him in a way that he love his relationship and they love one another. So men
That's
tend
what
have a
I'm
tendency
saying.
that if he really love you and he feel he got that you got his back and you secure that bag and you know you got his best interest, a guy
Yeah.
would go all out for his woman. You know, he's supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Like call me a simp if you want, you know what I'm saying? If you got you a female that does that, man, go all out for you and got your best interest, you know what I mean? And love you, yeah, you supposed to go all out. Let them say you know, you got some people that would for girls that won't even give them a time of day. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's public. The public, you know what I mean? It's like I call it Black Twitter. You know, once they get a hold of it and give them man, oh my God, you know, they be saying a whole lot of bull, right? But that's just what it is. I don't blame Russell, man. Like,
So do
man, he got
you
somebody
think
he'll love.
because of this, do you think because of this, this is maybe why his career is plunging?
I don't think it's plunging because of that. I think it's because he's getting to an age to where that you know the tricks is up. You know what I mean? You got to try something different. And as far as his profession, like you know, if I keep playing you in basketball 1-on-1 year after year after year, eventually I'm gonna get a hold of what you do. Right? You got to do something different, change the playbook and stuff like that, or find ways to you know, to
So he's trying to keep up with Sierra. So maybe that's what they trying to say. They trying to say he off his little game. And they saying I guess because like when he talks about her, he makes posts about her. He talks about her like she's his world. And they're saying she doesn't do the same. They're saying that he does that while she's stripping on the internet. Like,
you know, people go always make jokes. The internet is successful at being you know being messy, you know. But and listen, he loved
right.
that girl, and you know he could be a simp, man. Like I'm sure she loved him to death. It might seem like at the beginning it was a rebound thing because you can't say that she didn't love Future, but I think now you know I think they
So
really
I
do.
had a whole conversation that should have been podcasted, but I had a whole conversation because about Sierra not really being into Russell and that she wants a bad boy type like Future, and that's why she running over Russell because he's a soft and Future wasn't. He's a bad boy or something like that.
Most women love bad boys in most cases. A female when female mess with guys in most cases they do homework. They ask around about who's this person, what he do, or whatever like that. You know, so they know the boy bad. You know what I mean? Bookworm right there beside him. You know what I mean? And he can be, I guess, he can look good, but it just ain't what she want. You know what I mean? So she went the little badness, and there's nothing wrong with wanting the badness because you want to test the waters to see if a guy gonna protect you.
So
You
you
know what
don't
I'm saying?
see, so. I was saying like we don't really know if Russell is 100% just a good, not a bad boy. I
Yeah,
think
in the public's eye, he's a definite role model for good men. You know what I'm saying? So, he got females like, oh, I want a husband like Russell, you know?
man,
So he,
man.
he's doing it big, what I mean,
I
for the
almost might
guys.
got me I might got half of a Russell.
Yeah, he doing it big for the guys, it ain't no more Beyonce bash songs, you know what I mean? To the left and single ladies and all that stuff, you know. Beyonce's rough. Beyonce is rough. Yeah, so, but
So, do you think so? Okay, so do you think her behavior and her, being sexy on the internet, making single music, do you think that she is being a dishonor to her husband?
um I don't know. I don't know, like, how would he feel about it? Like, we may think that it seems wrong in the eyes
Right,
of us, and the whole time he may not care.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He may not care. He feel like, man, that's my wife. I got her.
But what
You know,
about you? If it was your wife?
I think it's inappropriate because we on a whole nother level of stardom. You know what I'm saying? Down here, it's like I'm gonna have to prove myself. People be disrespectful.
Oh,
Like
wait
a
a
lot of
minute,
times.
wait a minute, wait a minute. Back up, back up. Now you know because you said earlier that you support Russell Wilson 100%.
100%.
But but you're saying though right now you wouldn't allow your wife.
I mean, not for the
You
fact
would have
of,
a problem
as
with
far as the
their
Instagram,
behavior.
I have a problem with the reaction from what she do. You know what I mean? Like on our level, as far as not being in stardom, people are very, very immature and disrespectful. And then it be the ones that you know. And so I don't, like a lot of times you see, I don't really post, my significant other like that. Only if we like out the country or something like that, and we'll let you see what we have done and stuff like that. And very rare that I would like to post it because, you know, I feel that nobody knew my lady at no time, and the ones that do right, they didn't care about her or nothing like that. But now that she's with me, now she's so desirable, and not saying that she ain't, but now everybody like, oh, how you doing, and extra like, yo, like, what are you doing? What are
Okay.
you doing? You know what I'm saying? And
So
you know the difference
the
if
men
you
have
give a
spoken,
compliment like,
ladies,
what are
and
you doing?
I think we got to listen to this.
And so
All women of the world, I think we need to listen to this
yeah, I mean,
because
it's real.
this,
Like, it don't wanna you don't wanna guys don't wanna have to
if you want a
go
real
through.
man, he wants a lady, kind of like like the old school lady back in the day that went to church, that wore the long skirts, that covered up.
No.
He wants you to
Nah.
be
So like,
at a
just
dinner
that's just
good,
like,
take care of them kids, and be a good little wife. And don't be on
nah.
that
It's like
internet.
it's a time and place to be, a baddie. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
It's a time and a place to be a baddie. I don't want to be in a relationship to where that I go in the street and somebody just accidentally bump you and the first thing come out, dang B, or cuss, that loud in the street stuff. I don't want nothing like that. I don't want nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Not to say don't, speak up for yourself, but sometimes a lot of things, the difference between a person that's well mannered and a person that's just outright like MF this, B this. Oh, you can see me, want to fight. I'd be like, let's go. Like,
yeah,
I'm not
that's
about
too
that.
much. That's that
So,
negative energy.
right,
That's what I was talking about in my I think one of them videos about that negative energy. Like
right, right. So, I mean, a lot of guys, you know what I mean? Um, I could say that, me living in that type of life, you know what I'm saying? Just messing around out in the street. You would, a lot of guys would, mess with people or females that I guess do the bad things, because not saying that they don't have respect for themselves, they just more certain about themselves, like what they want to do. And it could be something as simple as a touch on your shoulders or a certain massage of your shoulders. That's different. And if you don't get that at home and you go somewhere else, though it's inappropriate, that's where guys get caught up at. You know what I'm saying? Different. It could be the touch, the conversation. It could be a lot of stuff. And fall victim for it. And then sometimes, that can be the devil, you know what I'm saying? Because you fell into the trap. And then you realize that was it worth it? But at the same time, like, you want some of the things that the bad girl do to go on in your current relationship. And some females won't stoop as low. And I don't want to say stoop as low, just not spontaneous enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, me,
Well, I definitely I definitely have a whole different thought when I first heard of like, because I really, to me, everybody's, we all out here trying to make it. We all make mistakes. We all trying to
right,
just live. But when I look at it in my reality life, like not in this fantasy world of internet that doesn't mean anything to me, but in my reality world, I definitely wouldn't want. That's not my behavior, so I wouldn't want people. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I think the internet has made us so comfortable to where we just there is no it's extreme
Yeah,
everything. But everybody gonna be in your business. So
of
I'll
course. You post it, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? But the
but
relationship thing is like it's weird with for both parties. You know what I mean? Things won't be accepted, by each other or wouldn't like, and things happen. I mean, it depends on what you're gonna put up with, or are you gonna tolerate it or not? So
yeah.
something to work out. I guess that's where the counseling comes about. In most cases, I think counseling is too much in your business.
Well, counseling actually, gives you other thoughts that you may not have to process things. I'm not I'm not against counseling. But I I um I don't know. I just I just think with their situation, too many people is in their business, but they're part of
They
that
start
lifestyle where everybody is gonna be in your business and have opinion. And just hopefully, I would like to see these celebrities start to have more of a morale influence on people. So
right.
I get it. That's what makes me draw back from, dang, because it is fun. You can't get caught up in the moment of being fun and making your videos of being pretty and cute and feeling
Right.
yourself. And as a woman, sometimes all women are not prideful of your body. So you know what I'm saying. So you can get caught up into that. Oh, I'm not saying being completely naked.
Right. Sometimes the media is the only source of some females getting compliments. Like, they may not get it from their significant other. So they like to hear, beautiful things or nice things. And they post a picture and get the comments that they get or the views that they want. You know what I mean? It feels good. I mean, that's if you're doing it in a positive manner. You know what I'm saying? But of course, if basically what they
Well,
say, you know,
so say as Sierra, we're talking about her in her manner. She's just on there. She's making songs. She's
she she
doing.
been she been doing that. She been doing that, and that's something that she do. She makes songs like that. She always been making songs like that. And if that's sales, you know what I mean, being seductive, you know what I mean, that type of stuff. And Russell knew that from the get go. He was probably the one, cheering it on, betting that he can get her. You know what I'm saying? Back then, who didn't
So
like Sierra?
So
You know,
do you think she's doing it for attention
I don't think it's. I mean, of course, yes, because she need the crowd to like what she doing. So
for
she
her
she
influence?
monetize, yeah. So to get the views and the money, yes. So
So Russell Wilson, how okay, so some people say how much he is into her, like he's putting into her, he's so into her, and yet she's still on the internet and still singing about single men at like
but it sells. That's just like Future. He talk about Molly and Percocets, and he don't do it. It sells. All they do is
that's
sales.
how I look at it. But I also see it the other way.
Yeah, it
I'm
sells.
starting to see how fans are seeing it. I was seeing it that way as an entertainer. Like
Yeah.
I was seeing it in a innocent manner to where when that camera cuts off, okay, that was just a 5 minute second video.
I don't reason why I don't see many videos with her when she was on certain shows and stuff like that. And she speak highly of Russell, what he doing, how great he is, and all that, seductive, you know, role playing that she does. That's out the window. Like that ain't talked about. You can see that she's a sensible human being. You know what I mean, like that. But that's just what it is.
That's
Like
what I
Beyonce.
thought too. And
What
then
do you
I
think
started
about
thinking
Beyonce?
about the influence that
So
we have.
I would think. I'm sorry to cut you off. What you say?
No, no, go ahead. Sorry.
No, so just like Beyonce. Do you think that she not doing the same thing? She promoting single. You know what I'm saying? And she's top, but she's married. We know who she's married to, and he's a bad boy. So she's still in the sales.
Yeah.
She talked all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? So it's still sales. So it's no different. I don't know why the public do that. You know what I mean? Um, it's rough. So it's basically like whatever they say, you got to try to appease them and how they feel that you should live your life or how they control the narrative of what you should do. Uh, Even liking it from the get go now is a problem. It's not a shouldn't be a problem. It's been like that. So
But people are talking about the image of a married woman, and also Beyonce ain't really out there naked.
she, but her words, the
Sierra
word just
giving
as
me.
minor.
I did have her back. I had her back 100%. But when I started talking this stuff out, I was like, dang,
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just people have their levels of doing it. No more different than an actor. I know a lot of married actors, and they do love scenes that sometimes they
right,
look exact, like too real. You know what I'm saying? Like that should be what it is. It sells. You create an image to capture the minds. So if we was like me and you was to be up here on some like how the movies be on Lifetime, get you stuck. You know what I mean? You ever see
right,
it on Lifetime little programs? You'd be wanting to turn the TV and you find yourself stuck there. Like what?
drop,
And it's just
drop,
drama. You know what I mean? But
drama cells.
yeah, whoever's the directors of any of the movement, he is so sharp. You know what I'm saying? He is vicious.
Yes,
But
yes.
that is what it is. I really don't want to get caught up in that too much because uh, I really don't have an answer for what Russell may not have a problem at all with it.
Right.
Because I'm sure if he had a
Hopefully,
problem with
I'm
it, it would
hope.
show. You know what I
I,
mean?
that's what I was thinking, and I was thinking that he was at a point where he knows it's entertainment, but that's their business. That's all
She
I
got
got.
she got songs called "Ride It." You know what I mean? You know
Yes.
you wanna ride, and that's what made me when I was in. In fact, I was in I was in the federal system at that time, right? And I said, man, when I get out, I'm gonna mess with Sierra. You know what I mean? That's just in my mind. I said, that's all I need is 100 bands. Sierra's my girlfriend. You know what I mean? That's how we thought. um, I had a fetish for Maya at one time. I, I don't know why, and it ain't nothing. I would say like far as body like that, but I don't know. I guess because her father was supposed to promote my album, and just her being cool, and you know what I mean. I just was hooked. You know what I mean. And my girl bought me her calendar and shit. Like so, that was like that was real tough for me. I like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just all it's sales, man. That's it. That's all it's just about. It's selling.
Yeah, I
That's
agree. I agree. So
relationships.
if you see me on the internet half naked, mind your business. No, I'm just playing.
So like, look, it's another thing. You see what Angela Simmons and Gotti, she shot him down, shot him down, shot him down, shot him down, and then he made a song. I want to be with Angela. In the song, that DM song, and now that
Yeah,
he got her, it's like, oh my God, they together for real. Yeah, that's beautiful. They taking her to the game. They take pictures. You understand? Together, and they on front what's that, court side. So it's the image. Everything is about an image. You create that image, capture the mind. So
yeah.
you don't see
Well,
too
I
many.
do say we do
Oh,
need more womanly morale, old fashioned women showing
you
how
got
to
that.
be wives. And
So you got that. So like I said, I don't like to show my wife off, my girlfriend off, or I said wife. So my girlfriend off, or anything like that. um you see, like Denzel, do you see his wife all the time?
no.
You see Samuel Jackson wife all the time?
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? These people that you feel what I'm saying? And
Right.
it ain't it ain't they don't broadcast it because it's for no need to.
But I just think it's tough. Entertainers have it tough though, because they have so many eyes watching and so many opinions and influencers. And it's kind of whole behavior, I guess. Whore.
Yeah.
I don't know if I had a body like Sierra. I don't know. I might be in trouble all the time. And my phone might be
Right.
broke.
Oh yeah. I mean, but your husband love you for you, right? And that's just what it is.
Yeah.
He
I
know,
know better though.
he
I
know
just
the
be
real. I mean,
I talk a
yeah.
big talk. I talk a big talk. I know better though.
And he know you're a good
I
person.
be over here making lunch, cooking dinners, cleaning, and being at home at 6 o'clock and in bed at 7.
Right.
And on Facebook at 6:45 a.m.
Back at it.
No,
But
back at it.
I mean, it is what it is. Again, like I say, it's TV.
Yeah, much love to them though, and blessings to their relationship, their children. They have a beautiful family. They look really good together. So I do wish them well. And Sierra, girl, you leaving me in a hard spot, girl. I'm gonna need you to
Oh,
put some clothes on.
that's right. And what else? What
Oh,
we got to say?
Trump. Let's
Oh,
talk about
Trump.
it.
Oh God,
Trump, 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 Trump. Let's talk about it.
tough guy. So I mean, like one thing about Trump, right? A lot of the things I believe, and this is just my opinion. A lot of things I believe that he's saying is true. You know what I'm saying? Because he's one of those type of people that, um, okay, yeah, I did it, but let's talk about you. So that's narcissistic, right?
Yeah.
Did you tell him about the part that you played in it? You know what I mean? Yeah, I did it, but what about you?
Yeah.
You understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what let
Yeah.
me know that, he's telling the truth about a lot of things. But, for him to get locked up, you know, and bring some people down, there's just a certain type of people that don't have nothing to gravitate like soul wise, you know what I mean? And like
Hmm.
feel like they lived through the people before them, their forefathers and stuff like that. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I don't want to get too much in detail, but some people, a group of people that won't have nothing to gravitate. Only thing they know is to be angry and tough. and barbaric, and take and
Right.
steal, what I mean, or, what I mean, and take advantage of, beat you, what I mean, and, they can get away with it. The temper tantrum, you see the temper tantrum that's there, what I mean, with these
Yeah.
type of people. And so, and what I mean by what I'm getting to is these type of people, because like before, that group of people will give submittance of, the things that they do wrong, and they feel like they got to be disciplined for it. They
Mhm.
would kill themselves or destroy themselves and everybody with them. You understand what I'm saying? Before they will let somebody else take their position.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's terrible.
One
That's
second.
tragic.
One second.
That is really tragic.
Yo, I give me like 10 minutes. God. So it's just like it's just some people just not are not gonna get that award of power. You know what I mean, or the same equality that's given. And sad to say, but that's just what it is. Um, we would like equality, the same opportunities and stuff like that, but some people just got to work harder than others. And then
True.
what makes me mad is the people that work harder than others to get where they are, they still can get it stripped away because other people are in disbelief that they were able to do it. You dig what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Trump rough got him. I do respect him as a businessman. He did open the floodgates than opposed to any other president, as far as
Yeah,
PPP
he did.
loans and SBAs. He gave opportunities, chances, and stuff like that. Um,
Definitely.
he called out a lot of
Definitely.
stuff.
He
um,
definitely had that cash flowing.
yeah, he definitely, like, they
With
everybody was living their best
stimmy
life. You
checks,
feel me? I
stimmy
thought
checks and everything. Biden got in there and cut that stuff down. He's like,
stimulus checks and
I don't
shit,
do this.
that stimulus checks. Oh my God! So, but look, I just thought, I'm like, dang, Trump, I just promised myself that he give me 30,000. I'm gonna pull up to the block on a camel. You know what I mean? I had I had dreams of riding the camel in the
On
city.
the camel.
I'm gonna be rich, but it's just all a dream. It was
Right.
all a dream. But,
It was all a dream.
I remember you mentioned something about a person that was dismembered.
Oh, yes. Let me get that pulled up really quick. This happened in September of last year, and a lot of people was really a lot of people were completely outraged because like how's a brother getting lynched in 2022? But they've been, this has happened because I think a little while back, there was another guy that was killed, but he was gay, but still it was kind of the same similar situation. And it's just, um, I think he was in Mississippi, and I was reading this thing that was like it was like the 10 worst states for a black person to live, and it was like
Alabama,
oh, it was, yeah, Alabama was on there.
Mississippi,
Oh,
Arkansas,
Ohio. Oh, um, Ohio was on there.
Arkansas.
Um, Arkansas was definitely on there. Arkansas just recently. This is totally off topic. We're
Well,
getting there.
Oklahoma,
But
definitely.
Arkansas just recently did a thing where they are not helping citizens. Like it has to be in dire. There's no police help in Arkansas. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's going
Razorback,
on.
home of the Razorbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I just think at this point we do have to be careful about where we be and who we
right.
be around. And we're in a type of world where people are unfortunately hateful. They might, think, well, what is this brother doing out here? I don't know where he was what is he doing out here? Or, he's living better than, sometimes, you know, they think that we shouldn't live as good as them or something.
Right.
But um, his name was Rasheem Carter, and he moved to Taylorsville, Mississippi to start a lumber contracting job.
Right.
So,
That's rough.
yeah, he was dismembered, though, found later dismembered because his mom was looking for him. Let's see. Sorry, I was trying to get to the full story, but his mom was like, "Oh, here it is, right here." She was looking for him, or not looking for him, but he had sent her a text message and told her.
Um, I think that that was just a wake up call to let you know that bad things like this still exist. Um, it pains me that happened, and he's like basically he knew the situation was gonna go down.
Yeah. So okay. So here it is. So he moved there in late September. He moved to Taylorsville, Mississippi to start a new lumber contracting job. But his life quickly took a dark turn before its brutal ending. On October 1st, the 25-year-old called his mother to tell her that he felt like his life was in danger. My phone just died. Yee. So he called his mom and he told her. So he went down there for work. But hey, Mississippi, that's where it's at. They're still brutally murdering people in Mississippi.
It still exists. It still exists.
Sad. It's
Um,
really sad and sickening.
it's be what it is. Got to be more careful. Sometimes, man, the money will put you in places that you don't belong.
Yes.
So,
I
I
mean,
don't
he
know.
was
It's
moving
messed up.
away for, yeah, it probably was some good money, but
Yeah, to be down there and move there. Yeah.
yeah.
And he was saying taking on contracts, so he had his own business. So, yeah. Um, that's similar to like what was that in North Carolina? I seen the video that you had sent about the three officers that were fired for using racial slurs or saying what they were speaking amongst
Yeah.
themselves, as a unison. And they were saying, the N word and what they wanted to do, physically and harmful to certain group of people. And even after saying that, all the bad things, you know what the excuse was? That it was hot and they was really, frustrated that day due to the weather. So they felt that that was appropriate to say.
Because it
I'm
was hot.
laughing. I'm laughing because I'm like, did you ever think this out before saying that?
And they didn't.
Did you
They was like
did you
the
think
heat
that out?
made them
Like, did
hot.
you really think that that was gonna fly, right? And so I'm like, yo, that was so funny. Like, how would you do? Would you think that that was gonna work?
Right. Really.
It was
Really.
tough. I know I'd have been like, why did I say try to save face?
Hey, baby.
But um,
God bless his soul though, and his
yeah.
his family and
Oh yes.
everything.
Oh, for him, yes, definitely. I was just talking about
Seriously.
those three clowns.
All those 3 clowns, yeah, and hopefully they get put where they need to be. I think they weren't they Chinese officers or something?
Yeah, so that was
You
weird.
know, it's just like this is my thing. We have so many people coming against us that it's really important to really find love for one another. I know I be saying that, but I'm serious. Like we gonna be in a situation to where we ain't got no choice but to love one another.
Yeah, it's gonna get like that soon. You know, it's rough. But
For real.
we gotta do things. Find what you love and do it. You know what I mean? Find what you love and do it. Um, try to do more positive things than be around positive people. But like a
Yes,
lot of places, I say, don't just because it's money, it place you somewhere that you're not welcome, and that can be a bad thing or put you in a bad situation, or even take your freedom or lose your life.
life. And in that instance, he lost
Yeah,
his life.
he went beyond losing his life. That was malicious.
Yeah, very malicious, poor bless his soul. But it's just like we have to really be careful. Like it's it's terrible.
Right.
It's
But
really
that's going to
terrible.
conclude the show. That's going to conclude the show.
Yes,
Um,
yeah.
I'm glad that we're back, and
Yeah.
God's will, I would like to come back tomorrow.
Okay.
And thanks for everybody that chimed in.
Thank
And
you, everybody that chimed in. Definitely make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't miss out. Stay connected. Um,
Twin
yeah,
Connection. The
Twin
locust
Connect.
back.
The look
The
is
locust
back.
back. Yes, the locust back. And
Bye, y'all.
the,
I miss y'all.
I miss y'all too.
We'll see you soon.
Toodles. That's what they say. Toodles.
Toodles.